Tom Brady's back in the news for a very different reason. He's joined ownership of Birmingham City. So, but for those of you that don't know Birmingham City, they're a very well-established, an old club that played in the Premier League at one stage. Now they're in the Championship. They're currently in the lower half of the table, so probably not ideal for them or Brady. But what we're seeing is this huge obsession with football / soccer teams and American celebrities is continuing. I mean, everyone's trying to get their piece of the cake. I know this is a story that you've been closely monitoring or being a part of in some way, shape, or form. So maybe you can share a bit more with us.
Yeah, well, look, first and foremost, I mean, it's, we've seen J.J. Watt take a little ownership in Burnley Football Club, and now, Tom has, gotten involved in the Las Vegas Aces. He's got a share of the Raiders, and now here he is, getting a piece of the Birmingham City Football Club, which was just recently, taken over by an American group, which Tom is associated with. So, it's just it's not like he randomly picked Birmingham City. I mean, he's got a relationship with their existing owners, and so as Tom expands his global portfolio, this is another way for him to get involved. And and as you mentioned, we're closely monitoring it because we're doing some work in the UK around first of all around American football and the development of bringing some of that a potential franchise and maybe launching a new league in the UK, of which Birmingham was one of the destinations for one of those potential franchises. And obviously we've got a relationship with our friends down in Hertfordshire and with Watford FC, who currently sits in the Championship as well, and our friends at Leeds, who now went down to the Championship. So now you need to keep an eye on Birmingham City because they're competitors for that coveted promotion back up to the Premiership. So obviously there's a lot of things in play at Birmingham, giving their current venue, St. Andrews, they play in. Probably not, certainly not the most modern of facilities, and I would imagine that new ownership and a name like Tom Brady associated with it. What we'll probably see here in the near future is Las Vegas Raiders making a trip over to the UK, to play in London, but maybe they do a training camp, if you will, or do some practices up in Birmingham, given the affiliation that Tom has with the soccer club there. But yeah, it's a trend that we're seeing a lot, that retired athletes and even ones that are still playing are looking to diversify their assets. Look, soccer's the world's game. We've got Copa America and the World Cup heading this way, and so makes a lot of sense for someone of Tom's stature to have a little stake in the world's game, and maybe we'll see Birmingham City doing a tour next year, a la Wrexham and the like, and Tom Brady and Ryan Reynolds maybe staging their two teams off in a little friendly somewhere. But that's again, I think it's good for the game, good for these clubs that are in the Championship to get some brand recognition and name recognition within their ownership group. I think it's Tom's a businessman at the end of the day, and there's a great opportunity if that team goes up. His investment grows quite quickly.
Probably tenfold.
Probably.
Yeah. If they
make it up. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Or as we've seen with Wrexham, is their brand will just tenfold anyway and go through the roof and be the most talked about brand on social media for the next couple of months. But if that occurs, so it's been reported that he's been designated to head a newly created advisory board as its chairman, where he'll be consulted on everything from performance, recovery, marketing, and partnerships. So it's a pretty active role.
Yeah. Well, he's an active guy. Tom's not idle. I'm curious to see if this has any effect on his potential role with Fox, or if he ever steps into that seat. He's taken this, not starting this year in that role. We'll see how, he's filling up his calendar, no doubt. So, we'll see what kind of role. It's only a matter of time before maybe we see TB12 on the sleeve of the Birmingham kit, and all those players, diving into some avocado ice cream and all that kind of fun stuff. So, look, Tom has got a very successful, business around him off the field, and I think he is starting to put those, those components into play in his post NFL life.
As Floyd Mayweather used to say, "I'm not a businessman. I am a businessman."
That's right.
So that's definitely Tom Brady. All right, awesome. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you all next week on the Business of Sport. See you everyone. Goodbye.
Take care.